Blind dog receives surgery, then lays eyes on mom for the first time. We all know that nobody's perfect, and this carries over into the animal kingdom too. As sweet and lovable as dogs are, there are ones that have extra special needs, which can make it more difficult for them to find a home. Luckily, there are kind people in this world who see past an animal's flaws and give them the chance they deserve. The following story revolves around a blind shelter pooch whose life was turned around thanks to her new family. A couple, Holly and Bart Emerson, decided to adopt a pet while they were living their sweet life in Canada. That was when they heard about a rescued black Cocker Spaniel who was found roaming around Olive Street in LA. The couple had a friend who knew about the dog, and they had that person fly the dog to Vancouver so Holly and Bart could adopt her. They ended up naming the dog Olive. Olive had an eye problem that caused blindness. Olive had severe cataracts in both of her eyes and she could barely see anything, not even her loving owners. Despite that, it did not stop Olive from being a playful and affectionate pooch towards the couple. Holly and Bart were thinking about how could they make Olive's life a little better, so they listened to the advice from the vet who said they could have the cataracts removed through surgery. The couple wanted to make Olive happy, and so they heeded the advice and drove her to the vet. Understandably, the pet owners were feeling a mix of excitement and anxiousness about Olive's surgery. Fortunately, Holly and Bart received good news from the vet saying that the surgery went successfully. After hearing the news, they immediately rushed to the vet to see their dog once again. The moment they reached the vet, the nurses brought the pooch out and the couple just could not hold their tears back as they saw their Olive happily approaching them. It was truly a satisfying and tear-jerking moment for both Olive and her owners. The owners took Olive out to see the whole new world that she has not seen in her entire life. As everything was new to her, she was quite cautious about the concept of finally seeing things. Olive would suddenly stop as people or cars passed by in front of her. Sometimes she would even hide behind Holly's back when she sees something unfamiliar. It was a lot to take in one day, but Olive eventually grew comfortable in the world. Sadly, she went back to being blind a few weeks after that. Olive's sight was short-lived as her eyes developed glaucoma a few weeks after the surgery. As it was incredibly painful for Olive, the owners had no choice but to have the dog undergo another surgery to remove her eyes. After the surgery, Bart said that Olive did not care one bit, even one bit. Their lovely dog continued to be a lovely and playful pooch. Although Olive's new eyesight didn't last, she still found a beautiful forever home with her family. There's no doubt she'll continue to be showered with love and affection for the rest of her life.